Welcome to This Explainer. AI is replacing humans, and let's be totally honest here, you're probably not ready for it. Today, we're going to look way past the shiny new features of artificial intelligence to examine the undeniable reality of the modern workforce. In the next few years, your job might disappear. Yeah, it's a really bitter pill to swallow, but listen, if it happens, it absolutely won't be because you failed. It won't be a lack of dedication or competence on your part. It'll simply be because something smarter, faster, and just infinitely more efficient was built to replace you. We are witnessing an absolute explosion of machine capability right now. Because honestly, it has already started, from writing to coding to literally talking just like humans. We aren't waiting for some distant dystopian sci-fi future. AI is actively executing complex cognitive tasks right this second. It's stepped firmly out of basic spreadsheets and right into human intellect. The sheer speed of this shift is unprecedented, with machines rapidly mastering everything from nuanced prose to generating complex architecture entirely from scratch. Which brings us to a really fundamental dilemma. Are we creating our future or actively destroying it? It's a heavy question, right? On one hand, we engineer these incredible tools to optimize global supply chains and cure diseases. But on the other hand, we build systems that could render millions of human livelihoods completely obsolete. Before we can answer that, we really have to look at the ruthless logic driving this whole shift. The cold, hard economics of this are pretty undeniable. Comparing AI to us humans really puts it into perspective. Think about it. Why are massive corporations pouring literally billions into AI? Well, because humans, while incredible, we require compensation, we get tired, and we inevitably make mistakes. In AI, it needs no salary, it never sleeps, and it operates with mathematical precision. From a purely business perspective, the incentive to swap human limitations for machine efficiency is just overwhelming. And that machine efficiency translates to a scale of output human labor simply cannot match. If you compare standard human tasks with current AI capabilities, the contrast is wild. We are way past the point of basic automation. Today, AI generates well-researched full-length articles in a matter of seconds. It produces indistinguishable, hyper-realistic human voices on demand, and generates fully believable video content from a simple text prompt. The unmatched volume and near-zero cost of this generation completely rewrite the rules of how things are produced. Because of that, white-collar work is fundamentally under siege. There are so many industries and roles currently being challenged by this overwhelming wave of change. Customer support centers are being fully automated. Content creators, graphic designers, and video editors are competing against software that operates at lightning speed. Even highly technical fields like programming are shifting as AI writes and debugs code alongside senior developers. AI tutors are even stepping in and transforming the roles of teachers and educators. But the trajectory, where this is all heading, is what truly demands our attention. Over the next 10 to 20 years, the vast majority of predictable, repetitive jobs, both physical and cognitive, will likely disappear entirely. But it doesn't stop there. Moving beyond just those repetitive tasks, AI is actively learning emotional intelligence, strategic decision-making, and deep-level creativity. The line between human intuition and machine calculation is vanishing right before our eyes. So take a second and imagine a world where machines don't just process data faster than us, but actually think faster than humans. What happens then? When they can out-strategize, out-create, and outmaneuver human intellect on every single level, what happens to our society? Honestly, what happens to our sense of purpose? Well, here is the twist that most of those flashy headlines completely miss. AI is not your enemy. The algorithms, the code, the massive data centers buzzing away, they are not inherently evil, and they definitely aren't the true antagonist in this story. They're simply tools. Incredibly powerful, game-changing tools for sure, but tools nonetheless. The real danger is humans who don't adapt. That hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? History is essentially just one long story of technological revolution. Whether it was the printing press, the steam engine, or the internet, the landscape always changes overnight. In every single revolution, the deciding factor hasn't actually been the technology itself, it's been adaptation. Those who stubbornly clung to the old ways were left behind, while those who leveraged the new tools went on to build the future. So the real question isn't whether AI will replace human tasks, it absolutely will. There's no doubt about that. The only question that actually matters for your career right now is, will you evolve with it? Or will you be left behind? Will you learn how to use these incredible tools to boost your own skills, to make yourself faster, more creative, and just more valuable? Or will you hold on to the past? You can view this technological wave as a total tragedy, or, if you shift your perspective, as the greatest opportunity for growth in human history. The tools are here. The future is arriving faster than ever. What you do next is entirely up to you. Adapt or disappear.